Bitcoin to 45K. I see it coming. Ever? Thoughts?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a good season. We're not out of the bear market yet, but it's gonna be a good season.
Okay. Cool, cool, cool. All right, so right now, me and Ever are gonna be covering Bitcoin price for the end. I would say the end of the month, but the month is almost over. So I would say end of the year for the next November, December. So
Yeah.
we're gonna be breaking down Bitcoin, breaking down ETFs just a little bit, not going too deep, but why we think the price of Bitcoin would be going up. All right, so I broke down this chart. I had this marked up for quite a while. People that know about charts, you guys would understand this, but if you don't, I'm gonna try and explain it to you so you can understand it. All right, so right here we broke through this resistance which I had marked. Right now Bitcoin is hovering around 34 35K mark right here. Next zone we have is it's right up here. So we are hovering around the price of like I would say 40 to 45K. So I definitely want to see Bitcoin come around here. And the reason why I think this is gonna happen is because of this right here. Ever take the lead?
Yeah. Yeah, so this is a big news for for Bitcoin. With ETFs, BlackRock has their own ETF. So ETFs are like a stock or in a managed fund, so they're tradable during the day, they're diversified, they're low, but the difference is that this is low cost. So you could treat it like a stock or a managed fund. So companies like BlackRock, they have their own ETFs, and other companies started having their own ETFs as well. So it's gonna be really good for Bitcoin. Not financial advice, but it'll be really good for Bitcoin. For eventually, more and more companies gonna take ETFs. What do you think, Eric? What's your opinion on ETFs?
Yeah, so just like you explained the ETF, so a lot of companies will put in a request to have an ETF to become approved. So right now, I know BlackRock is a huge one. They're
Yeah.
trying to get theirs approved. And if all these, let's say if just one company gets an ETF approved, that would be great for, and especially if it's a Bitcoin one, that would be great for the whole crypto community. I would say if just one gets approved, but more than likely, like a domino effect, once one thing gets approved, everything would start falling down, and then uh, more people would be able to invest. Because let's say some people don't, for some reason, they might not like a certain company, and they don't want to have their ETFs or whatever. But once one thing happens, everything's gonna start domino effect. The last thing we just want to go over really quick is Bitcoin rainbow chart. I don't know if a lot of you guys have seen this. Some of you guys may have not. So right now we are in the accumulation phase. I do see ourselves coming into this all the way until the end of the year. So I see Bitcoin hovering around. I mean, at the lowest, I would see probably 25K. I don't see Bitcoin dropping below 20K by the end of the year. I just don't see it, especially with the huge news of the ETFs coming up. I mean, what do you think? Ever do you think we're gonna drop down any lower? I mean, Bitcoin crypto Christmas. What do you think?
I think it's gonna not go any lower. It's gonna go up, in my opinion. Not financial advice, right? Not in my opinion. I think it's gonna go up.
Yeah, same. Yeah, I just don't see it. All this big news. I definitely, summers, people definitely, they go out vacation, spend their money, this and that. But I think a lot of people during the winter, they do accumulate. Just looking at previous history, most times. But I would say right now, definitely people are accumulating and they will, I believe, not financial advice as well, but I do think we're going to be going up all the way until the halving. I don't think it's going to be drastically going up, but I definitely think it's going to stay above the 25K. I don't see us breaking 20K anytime soon. I don't think Bitcoin will ever go below 15K.
Yeah.
It's just there's something crazy has to happen. Honestly, like some big company has to basically break down or shut down. But yeah, any final thoughts ever?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's interesting the arena we're in now, especially with the ETFs coming out that came out or coming out. Yeah, it's gonna definitely be a difference, and you could tell by your chart, right? That's why I think it's gonna be a very interesting time.
Yeah, I sounds good. I will. We'll see you guys. You guys have a good rest of your weekend, day, and then we'll see you guys next time to update you guys on another crypto or Bitcoin.